Anthony Edwards, drafted by Minnesota Timberwolves, round 1, pick 1 position. SG height 6'3", weight 235 pounds, school club, Georgia. Status freshman, birthday 5 August 2001. About Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is an explosive offensive player who showed the ability to light up the scoreboard with his combination of strength, athleticism, and shooting ability during his freshman season at Georgia. An early bloomer who was widely regarded as one of the top prospects in the high school class of 2020 through his mid-teens, Edwards opted to reclassify to the class of 2019 ahead of what would have been his junior year at Holy Spirit Preparatory School (GA). Capping his prep career with McDonald's and Jordan Brand All-American honors, Edwards was considered the top guard prospect in the country when he committed to play for Tom Crean's Georgia Bulldogs. The Atlanta native delivered on those lofty expectations, finishing third in the SEC in scoring, averaging 19.1 points per game, taking home All-Conference Second Team and Freshman of the Year accolades, and putting together some of the season's most memorable individual scoring performances. Career highlights: finalist for the 2019-20 Jerry West Award, recognizing the nation's top shooting guard. Top 20 candidate for the Wooden Award, honoring the National Player of the Year. Voted 2019-20 SEC Freshman of the Year by league's coaches, first Georgia player to win the honor since it began in 2001, and SEC Newcomer of the Year by the Associated Press, 2019-20 All-SEC Second Team Selection. 2018-19 All-America First Team Selection by USA Today and McDonald's as a high school senior. Freshman, 2019-20 the nation's freshman scoring leader, 19.1 ppg. Led Georgia in scoring and steals, 1.34 spg, and ranks second in rebounds, 5.2 rpg, and assists, 2.8 apg. Finished third in the SEC in scoring and fifth in three-pointers made per game, 2.3. Scored 33 of his career-high 37 points in the second half against No. 3 Michigan State, November 26. Recorded 36 points versus South Carolina, February 26, and 32 points at Florida, February 5. Strengths: powerful guard with elite length and explosiveness. Tough to contain in the open floor. 3-level scorer who can play on or off the ball. Has the physical tools to be a lockdown defender. James Wiseman, drafted by Golden State Warriors, round 1, pick 2 position, C height 7'1", weight 247 pounds, school club, Memphis. Status freshman, birthday March 31, 2001. About James Wiseman. James Wiseman is one of the most physically gifted center prospects in recent history, but only appeared in 3 games for the Memphis Tigers as he was embattled with eligibility issues in his brief stint at the college level. Emerging as one of the top prospects in the high school class of 2019 early in his prep career, the Tennessee native averaged 11.4 point and 5.0 rebounds per game at the 2017 FIBA U16 Americas Championship alongside the likes of R.J. Hampton and Vernon Carey. He finished his senior year at East High School (TN) as one of the most decorated recruits this decade, having earned a spot in the McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand Classic, and Nike Hoop Summit while capturing both Gatorade National Player of the Year and Morgan Wooten National Player of the Year honors. The centerpiece of the top-ranked 7-player recruiting class signed by Memphis head coach Penny Hardaway, Wiseman was named an AP preseason All-American team and averaged 19.7 points and 10.7 rebounds before his season came to a premature end. Possessing an impressive combination of size and mobility, Wiseman runs the floor exceptionally well for a player listed at 7'1" and 247 pounds. With a 9'6" standing reach, his dimensions are a factor around the rim on both ends of the floor. Seeing only 69.5 minutes of action for the Tigers last season, Wiseman did the majority of his scoring inside, providing a big target off the ball, creating some touches for himself, crashing the glass, and drawing free throws at a remarkable rate. Tossing in several shots away from the rim and making teams pay for sending him to the line while posting massive per-minute scoring and rebounding numbers, the 19-year-old big man provided a small glimpse of his tantalizing offensive potential in limited action. Missing out on the opportunity to anchor a Memphis defense that was arguably the best in the country, Wiseman nonetheless showed some encouraging signs on the defensive end in his brief stint at the college level. His length gives him intriguing potential, a rim protector, but like most young big men, he is still learning how to maximize his tools, particularly away from the rim. Career highlights on 2019-20 preseason watch lists for the Wooden Award, Naismith Trophy, Lute Olson Award, NABC Player of the Year and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award. One of 5 players named to the 2019-20 Associated Press Preseason All-America Team, 2018-19 Gatorade National Player of the Year and Morgan Wooten Player of the Year as a senior at Memphis East High School. Won gold with USA Basketball at the 2017 FIBA U16 Americas Championship. Freshman 2019-20 played in the first 3 games of the season before receiving a 12-game suspension from the NCAA. After sitting out 7 games, announced on December 19 he was leaving Memphis to prepare full-time for the 2020 NBA Draft. Averaged 19.7 points, 10.7 rebounds and 3.0 blocks in 23.0 minutes. Shot 76.9% from the field. Finished with 28 points, 11 rebounds and 3 blocks in his collegiate debut against South Carolina State November 5. Posted 14 points and 12 rebounds in 22 minutes versus number 14 Oregon November 12. High school ranked the nation's number 1 recruit in 2019 by ESPN and 247 Sports. Scored 13 points in the 2019 McDonald's All-American Game. Strengths elite physical profile for a modern big man. Long, agile, powerful and explosive off the floor. Solid skill base with a soft touch and good feet. Can protect the rim and switch on the perimeter. LaMelo Ball drafted by Charlotte Hornets Round 1, Pick 3 position, PG height, weight, 6'7" 1/90th of a pound school club, Illawarra Hawks, Australia status, international draft eligible birthday, August 22, 2001 About LaMelo Ball. LaMelo has been on the basketball radar since his freshman year at Chino Hills High School in California when he won the state crown with his brothers LiAngelo and current NBA player Lonzo. Since then his game and his body have developed significantly. Having grown to 6'7" with good length, he has the tools to be able to make a variety of passes over the top of the defense. This couples with his most NBA-ready skill, which is his ability to see and read the floor at a level beyond his years. Much of this development arguably came as a result of him opting to play professionally after his junior year of high school. He first played in the Lithuanian League, then back in the United States before going to Australia to suit up for the Illawarra Hawks in the National Basketball League (NBL). On the back of huge performances at the NBL Blitz preseason tournament where he poured in 19 points, 13 rebounds and 7 assists, LaMelo's NBA draft stock rose. Overall his performance in the NBL, before it was cut short by a foot injury, was solid if a bit shaky in terms of efficiency. He did find his shooting rhythm during the season. Although Ball has a reputation as a gunner who is fearless putting up shots off the dribble, his stroke is streaky from three-point range. He lets his elbow slip off to the side, instead of forming a solid shooting base, which could impact his accuracy. Not a dynamic athlete by NBA standards, LaMelo brings elite-level skills to the table in terms of his passing, handle and to a lesser degree his shooting or at least his threat to shoot. Ball, for his size, has a fantastic handle of the basketball and looks smooth even while under intense defensive pressure. This comfort with the ball draws defenders to him and allows him to probe the defense and unleash a variety of passes with either hand to open teammates. Able to get his jumper off with a lightning-fast release and an array of step-backs and pull-ups on a dime, Ball remains an inconsistent shooter. His lack of burst limits his ability to get to the rim. This is part of the reason he has developed such an array of different floaters. Scoring efficiently in the NBA is an area of concern. Career highlights: spent 2019-20 season in Australia's NBL with the Illawarra Hawks. Named 2019-20 NBL Rookie of the Year. First gained national attention over his 2-year career at Chino Hills Caliph High School from 2015 to 17. Shared MaxPrep's 2015-16 Co-National Freshman of the Year honor with then teammate and fellow 2020 NBA draft prospect Onyeka Okongwu. Left Chino Hills before the start of his junior season, signing a pro contract to play in Lithuania. Resumed his high school career as a senior at Spire Institute in Geneva, Ohio in 2018-19. 2019-20 ranked 17th in the NBL in scoring 17.0 ppg, second in assists 7.0 apg, and steals 1.7 spg, and 8th in rebounding 7.5 rpg. Limited to 12 regular season games due to a foot injury. Became the first NBL player since 2005 to post triple-doubles in back-to-back games. Tallied 32 points, 13 rebounds and 11 assists versus Cairns November 24. Had 25 points, 12 rebounds and 10 assists versus New Zealand in a matchup with fellow 2020 NBA draft prospect R.J. Hampton November 29. Strengths: has elite size and vision for a point guard. Gifted ball handler who can play at different speeds. Exceptional passer while on the move. Terrific rebounder for his position.
Patrick Williams drafted by Chicago Bulls round 1, pick 4 position. Sfate 6'8" weight. 225, Upsul Club. Florida State status. Freshman birthday. 08/06/2001 About Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams is an athletic forward with prototypical tools for an NBA forward and a budding offensive game that made him a key contributor from day one on a Florida State team that finished the year ranked in the top 5. Widely regarded as a top 40 prospect in the high school class of 2019, at the conclusion of his prep career at West Charlotte High School, North Carolina, he was named a Jordan Brand All-American. Quickly carving out a role for head coach Leonard Hamilton Seminoles, Williams flashed an impressive blend of athleticism and potential, averaging 9.2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block over 22.6 minutes per game to earn ACC All-Freshman Team honors. Standing 6'8", with a near 7 feet wingspan and a strong 225-pound frame, Patrick Williams has nice tools for a forward to go along with an impressive blend of quickness and leaping ability. Filling a complementary role for a Seminoles team that did not rely heavily on any one scorer, Williams did a bit of everything offensively as a freshman. Playing primarily off the ball, he showed potential as a floor spacer and lob threat, but also flashed budding ability as a pull-up jump shooter and slasher. Still early in his development offensively, his physical tools and aggressiveness allowed him to make some valuable contributions. Possessing excellent tools defensively, Williams had some outstanding stretches last season despite his relative youth. With the quickness to guard multiple positions and explosiveness to protect the rim, he has all the ingredients to grow into a versatile stopper. Career HIGHLIGHTS 2019-20 ACC Sixth Man of the Year. Helped Florida State earn its first ACC regular season championship in program history. 2019-20 All-ACC Freshman Team. Third player in program history to enter his name into the NBA draft as a freshman, joining Malik Beasley 2016 and Jonathan Isaac 2017. Freshman 2019-20 averaged 9.2 points, 4.0 rebounds, a team-leading 1.1 blocks and 1.0 steals in 22.2 minutes. LED, the team in free throw percentage, 83.8. Scored a career-high 18 points versus Western Carolina, November 15, and a conference game-best 17 points in a win versus Syracuse, February 15. Grabbed a career-high 9 rebounds versus North Carolina, February 3. Blocked a season-high 4 shots in just 17 minutes against Miami, January 18. High school average 22.1 points, 9.0 rebounds and 2.8 blocks as a senior in 2018-19 for West Charlotte. Participated in the 2019 Jordan Brand Classic. Ranked by ESPN as the number 34 recruit in his class. Strengths: physical specimen with an improving skill set. Can play both inside and out. Solid skill base with a soft touch and good feet. Versatile and aggressive defender. Isaac Okoro drafted by Cleveland Cavaliers round 1, pick 5 position. Sfate 6'6" weight. 225, Upsul Club. Auburn status. Freshman birthday. 01/26/2001 About Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro is a powerful athlete on the wing who exceeded expectations as a freshman at Auburn to solidify himself as a high-level NBA prospect. Averaging 4.3 points and 1.3 assists for the United States team that won gold at 2018 FIBA U17 European Championship, Okoro emerged as a prospect early in his prep career and finished his senior year at McEachern High School, Georgia, regarded as a consensus top 35 prospect in the high school class of 2019. Joining an Auburn team retooling from a Final Four run, he quickly carved out a role as a two-way difference maker for Bruce Pearl's Tigers, as his combination of strength, athleticism, aggressiveness, and budding offensive ability helped him contribute in a variety of ways. Averaging 12.9 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2 assists per game, Okoro earned a spot on the SEC All-Conference Second, All-Freshman, and All-Defensive Teams. Chris Dortch feature. Okoro not about to back down from challenge of possessing an impressive combination of length and strength. Okoro is a gifted athlete with the explosiveness to complement his 6'6", 225-pound frame. A powerful leaper who can go up and catch lobs and finish emphatically in space, Okoro blends an impressive physical pro-life with an excellent motor and an evolving skill level. Playing primarily off the ball, Okoro did much of his scoring this season, filling lanes in transition and as a floor spacer, but showed an ability to create for himself efficiently in limited opportunities as well. An aggressive slasher with impressive speed who takes the ball strong to the rim and absorbs contact looking to finish with authority. He also shot the three better as the year went on and showed ability to drive and dish, playing a key role in Auburn's success. Among the top defenders in the draft, Okoro's combination of tools and competitiveness made him a multi-positional stopper at the college level. Career HIGHLIGHTS 2019-20 All-SEC second team, All-Freshman team and All-Defensive team selection. Became the fourth Auburn player to earn SEC Freshman of the Week twice in a season. Second Auburn freshman since 1990 to score in double figures in each of his first 6 NCAA games. Won a gold medal with USA Basketball at the 2018 FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup. Freshman 2019-20 averaged 12.9 points, 4.4 rebounds, 0.9 steals, and 0.9 blocks. Finished 10th among NCAA Division I freshmen in field goal percentage, 51.4. Hit the game-winning shot with 2.9 seconds left at South Alabama, November 15. Scored a career-high 23 points versus Vanderbilt, January 8. SEC Freshman of the Week on November 18 and December 9. High school average 19.7 points, 10.1 rebounds and 2.7 steals as a senior in 2018-19. Ranked 31st by Rivals.com and 36th by 247 Sports. Strengths: physically imposing wing with an emerging skill set. Highly versatile and impactful defender. Attacks the rim and finishes through contact. Strong intangibles and a high basketball IQ.